Hey guys, welcome back. So there's a new update on Grow a Garden on Roblox, and I'm just going to run you through a few things that are new. So basically now, the Tranquil Corrupt event has ended, and now there is a new event who involves this pig here called Crispy Bacon. Basically, you have to make him food, basically what he wants. So I think he wants pizzas, donuts, burgers, and like every hour it changes. The way I found it was I found it on Google. I just basically Googled what fruit do I need to make such and such. I'll pop the link down in description what that is, because it makes life so much easier. You're not then just chucking in random fruits. The bigger the fruit means that you get, it basically takes longer to cook, and apparently it should give you a better reward. This is, from what I found, at the moment very controversial. I don't really know, because I've just given him a massive pizza that took 15 minutes to make, and it basically gave me the worst two. It gave me 2 rewards, but it gave me the bottom 2 rewards. So I'm guessing it's random. So you might get, the bigger the thing, you get more rewards, but again, it's random. It's not just you get the best reward here. I've given him the smallest things. I've got 1 reward, and I've got like the best thing you could ever want. So what you can get from him is, obviously you can get shekels, which is the coins. You could get a mutation spray, which is the burnt. You could get watering cans, obviously, which you could buy from the gear shop. You could get this fork fence, which I have so many of these. I hope they kind of bring in a thing that you can eventually sell what you get, like the what do you call them, like the fences and things like that, like the cosmetics. That's it. I wish you could sell those, because I'm not massively bothered, and there's not really a lot of space to put it, but it is what it is. You get a food crate, which gives you these. So I've got a lot of these cakes at the moment. I've got one of these, and I've got that. I did manage to get the golden hot dog statue, which is currently at the front. I will show you that in a minute. This reclaimer, which I get so often, but that basically allows you, so if you put a plant down, but you want to have it back as a seed, you use that, basically. Corn seeds. Get a gourmet seed pack, which gives you these. That gives you onions, jalapenos, crown melons, sugar glazes, which are so good for money. Tall asparagus, which I got. I'm still waiting on getting the grand tomato, which would be really cool. Artichokes, you get advanced sprinklers. You get some small toys, which I believe it helps the pets' passives. Get a gourmet egg, which these are amazing. So you get a bagel bunny. I have one of those. You get a pancake mole. You get a sushi bear, which is the one I wanted, and I actually got it. It's so cute, and I do have a lot of people coming up to me at the moment going, can I have your sushi bear? So obviously it's very popular. A spaghetti sloth and a French fry ferret. Obviously all food related. You get mutations, honey glazed. You get pretzel carts, which I have a few of those. Then it kind of goes up. So this is the same gourmet seed packet, but you, instead of getting 1, you get 2. Medium toy, which does the same as a small toy. I think it just lasts longer. Mochi mouse, which I really want. That's really cute. You get a mutation spray, which is fried. 2 food crates instead of 1. A pet shard fried, which I managed to get 1, and I'll show you what it looks like and show you what it does in a minute. A taco fern, which I'm still waiting to get. This one you get 3 eggs, 4 gourmet packs, and a pancake stack. So my my pizza has cooked. So basically you get the pizza like this, and you give it to the pig, and he will then give you a reward. What's he going to give me? Another egg. So I've got 2 extra eggs waiting to go. So these are my eggs. So I've got a few hours on them. Where is my fried dog? There he is. Here we go. My fried dog. So basically the fried, every like 20 minutes, a nearby fruit gets the fried mutation, which I found it can fail, so it's not always definite. So that's something. I thought it was a definite when I read it, but no, it's not. Whilst we're here, what's the time? He's going to change over. So yeah, every hour he changes over to the next food item. If you've got like 4 or 5 minutes, I would say maybe wait, because then at least you know what you need to put in for the next one, so that's fine. So these are sugar glazed. Ooh, I can't jump up now. Sugar glazed. So these make a lot of money. This is just one on its own. This is when it's like, it's not going to be worth much. It is quite small. But this on its own is 69,000. So imagine that with mutations and things like that. I've had some worth so much money. So it's definitely worth it. This is my golden statue I was talking to you about, which you can get from the food crates. But yes, obviously the eggs look like these when you put them down, which look really cool. And yeah, I'm hoping to get more sushi bears because people have been offering me billions for this sushi bear, which is this little dude here. He's so cute. Look at him. So every like 75 seconds, it gives you a 15% chance to basically cause a nearby fruit to become chilled or frozen. Obviously, like I say, it's only got a 15% chance. And every like 11 seconds, it flings sushi towards a random pet and feeds it for 1.42% of its hunger, which isn't awful. But everyone seems to want him. Obviously, he's legendary, so people want him and they keep trying to pay me billions. But he's the one pet I really wanted. So I have stood my ground and not allowed people to take it. Trying to think what else is new. I can't really think. So these are some of the new fruits. So you get jalapenos. I'll show you how much that is. I'm trying to pick one with a mutation on it. Obviously, always makes it better. So this is obviously a really tiny one, but it has a mutation on it. So this is the crown melon, which is like 90,000, which is nuts, and a jalapeno, which is 500,000. So you leave those to get tons of mutations. They're going to get you a lot. Obviously, some of you guys might have bigger, better, lots of more money. So to me, that's a lot. To you, if you're a billionaire, probably not as much. Seeds, let's have a quick check of what's in the seeds. These haven't really changed. Let's see what crispy bacon wants this time. So yeah, he resets every hour and he basically says it here. So he would like sushi. So, like I said, I've got it on here. I believe it's bamboo, this one. Yeah, so this one for sushi is 4 bamboo. I've used 2 or 3 and it still works. And a corn for rare. If you want divine, it's 3 bone blossoms, which I just don't have, but obviously you guys might. A bamboo and a corn. So I have been growing these for this specific reason. And let's go and make it. So basically, to make it, all you need to do is come to this pot, click your items and just submit it like that. And then it says cooking craving sushi. If that doesn't come up, that means you're cooking something random. So I believe there's ice creams, donuts, pizza, cakes, sushi, waffles, hot dogs, burgers, pies, sandwiches, soups, salads. Like I said, this link that I've found, I will put it in the comments, and I'll put it in the description down below so that all of you can see it. Because it's definitely helpful, because before I was just chucking in everything and just hoping for the best. I don't think much has changed over here. This person's running around with a dinosaur. He's actually giving me a dinosaur. Oh my god. Thank you. And he's giving me a toucan. Ah. And a peacock. Oh my god, this guy's amazing. He's just giving me everything. How much has he got? 5.2 billion. Has he just given me pets? Well. I've just got given some pets. So I've got given a turtle, a peacock, oh, he's cute, and a raptor. Which obviously you can't get out of eggs. You have to, I think you have to pay money for those. So for me to get that is incredible. That is insane. People on this are definitely a lot more generous. I think there's a new update in the other one on Fortnite, the one that Cypher PK's done. And I believe you can well, not trade, I believe you can gift. I don't know if it was there before. I can't remember. I haven't played it in a while. But I believe you can gift now. So people might start doing it. They just put it in your little letterbox, I believe. So we'll find out. What I'll do now is I'll wait this finish and then I will show you what I get from the next one. So I just had the notification in the middle of the screen basically telling me that my sushi is ready. So again, go up to it and you get it. And then I normally, what I do is I tend to then just put the next lot in. Press cook. Again, it says it's doing sushi. So it's got this new food item slot at the bottom. I've got a couple of mythical ice creams, but I don't know whether it matters if you don't give it on the hour or stuff. I've given things that aren't on the hour and it's still giving me really good things. But I'm just keeping hold of these because they're mythical until the hour just in case. But no, my luck, it won't come back round for now. So this is rare. So let's give him the rare and see what he gives me. He is going to give me another. Oh, that's great. Like my luck. Come on record. And then I just get so many eggs. This is brilliant. Like I've not had this before. So how many eggs do I have now? Let's put these in here. Where's the eggs? Is it in this? Yeah, three eggs. I have 3 eggs, which obviously I can't put down. Obviously you can, if you want to get more space, you can do that, which I found out today, which if you come to the guy that sells the pets, you have to have pets over level 20, then level 30, then I think it's got to be level 40. So if you go to show me pet info, and you go to here, so trade in pets for extra pet equipped slots. So yeah, the next one's 45. I think the first one was like 20, the last one was 30, and then so on and so on. You can get more egg slots, so obviously I can trade in this dog, which I feel really bad for because I love animals. I feel really bad just giving a pet for stuff. But you can give that, and then you could basically put another egg down, which doesn't bother me massively. But if you want to hatch loads and loads of eggs, then do that. And this one allows you to have more pets in your inventory. So if you have collected so many pets and you can't hold any more, then you use this. I don't know how many pets you can actually hold because I've currently, obviously I've got quite a few. What I probably should do is probably place them down, get the levels up, and then give them, I don't know. Don't really know. I got this little dude. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously you could trade them away, which obviously people are doing, and I know you can sell them as well. So there are a few things that you can do with them. So that's still cooking away. Night owl for owl. No. I've had a lot of people on here today trying to trade things. Oh, that's a new thing actually. Peacock feathers advance the cooldown of. I didn't read that in time. And cook. Yes. I must show you what else is new. I'm trying to remember everything. Honestly, my brain at the moment is just. It cannot remember everything. So, if you come to this gear shop, you now have a level up lollipop, which increases your pet's age by 1, which is nuts because it's so expensive and it's only 1 level. You have a Grandmaster Sprinkler, which massively increases growth speed, mutation chances, fruit size, and boost pets, which is nuts. I haven't seen one of them come in stock yet, so I don't actually know how much they are. Obviously, if you've got Roblox money, you can pay with that, but obviously I don't have that. Where is it? It's up top, I think. Trading ticket. So basically, instead of like gifting someone and hoping they gift you back, they've now come up with this trading ticket, which is obviously a really good idea, but obviously you have to spend a lot of money on it. But it basically allows players to trade without the worry of like getting robbed. I could say I could give you a pet and then you'll be like, oh, cheers, thanks, and then bugger off, and then I get nothing. So basically it's just kind of tried to eliminate that, because I've seen that a lot today where people haven't wanted to buy obviously this ticket, and I think someone gave someone a pet and they wanted a pet in return, and that person didn't give it back to them, and then it got very heated in the chat. I'm just sitting in my garden minding my own business, but yeah, it did get very heated. So there's a lot of trades going on now. Like I said, people are trying to take my sushi bear, but he is my sushi bear and I don't know where he's gone. Where is he? There he is. I just love the little like salmon nigiri on his back and the little Californian roll on his head. I just think he's adorable. Some people think he's a panda. I can see why, but he's just so cute. Do feel free to let me know what your favourite thing in this update is. If you've played it, if you haven't, you need to play it. It's great fun. Honestly, I'm probably addicted to it right now. It's probably I'm on it probably too much. My partner says, are you on it again? And it's like, yeah. But Let me know down in the comments below, basically, are you enjoying this new update? What else do you want to see updates wise? What other pets do you want to see? Like, obviously pets are the best. Obviously we've got new plants and stuff. We definitely need to have our gardens upgraded, I think, a little bit more than they already are. I know you can buy and expand your gardens. I don't know if that's a new thing, but you can buy them there for obviously quite a lot of money, which I can now afford if I really want to. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you next time.